Aimee Greene from the Connacht. Aimee, you've been about down ladies for 11 years now. You're one of the most experienced players. How are things going compared to whenever you started?
Well, first round, thank you for showing my age to everybody. Um, yeah, look, I think this year for me is definitely a bit different than previous years. But it's been really great to see young girls coming through. I think the, the method or the game plan that Colm and the boys have implemented is definitely working. I mean, we've won three, drew one, so definitely a lot to be happy about this year.
So, Aimee, looking ahead to Sunday, way to Fermanagh. Obviously, last competitive meeting was 2023, the Ulster Junior Final in the Moy. Down came out on top in a tight game. Went on to win the Junior All Ireland. Then, the following year, Fermanagh obviously won it. So, there's not too much between the teams.
Yeah, so I think look, there's a bit of an Ulster rivalry with all teams in Ulster, obviously, but probably most specifically Fermanagh because we probably played Fermanagh the most times. Look, we know they've fierce competitors within their team. A lot of us have played football against them, but also with them at university. So I do think it's going to be a very tough game on Sunday.
Jamie, just lastly, it's obviously a different road for yourself this year. You haven't started any of the four league games today, but you've come on every one. Results, 3 wins and a draw, so it's obviously working. Everybody wants to start, but I'm sure you're glad to come on, make an impact, and see the game out at the end.
Yeah, definitely. Like I've been with Down for 11 years, and so for me to see the younger girls come through and making a massive impact and making it more competitive at training is a real positive. And I guess like from my perspective, I'm just happy to be able to make an impact. When the matches are maybe in the melting pot a little bit, come on and use my experience to settle the girls and do whatever I need to do to get the team across the line or help the team get across the line. So yeah, look, bit of a different year, but happy to play my part and happy to be a team player.
Clara Mulvenna, Clara, how's the first of all? Good to see you back on the pitch. How's the injury going?
Good. We are 7 months now next week. And tonight will be my first sort of pitch session with the team. So I'll go out and just do a little bit of straight line stuff. But it's good to be back in amongst the group.
Yeah, brilliant. Relation to obviously there's quite a high turnover of players this year. A lot of new younger girls in the panel. Things are going well so far with 3 wins and a draw.
Great to have so many new girls in. There's such talent in Down, and to have the girls come in and really bond and gel with a few of us that have been here for so long. It's a perfect mix, I think, and I think the results and the performances this year are showing that.
In relation to Fermanagh then, so last championship meeting 2023 Ulster final, ourselves went on to win the Junior All Ireland. The following year then Fermanagh went on to win it, so there's not a lot between the two teams, and obviously you would know a lot about them players playing university and stuff.
Fermanagh are always a really tough team. Anytime we play them, it is always tit for tat. I think the last time it was the same. I think there was a kick of the ball and they went ahead and we went ahead, and they're always tough opponents when we do come up against them. So no doubt it'll be the same now on Sunday.
Brilliant. Thanks very much, Clara.
Okay, thank you.
Viv McCormack from Breda. Viv, how have you found the year so far, looking ahead to Fermanagh on Sunday?
The year's been going really good so far. I think we've started off better than we have in any other previous years in the league. We were lucky not to win our first game, and I think that just kind of gave us a bit more bite, and we've won the last three since. So I think the momentum's built in the camp and morale is good, and we're just going from strength to strength at the moment.
So Viv, looking ahead to Sunday then, obviously Fermanagh away, you'll be looking for more of the same. The last competitive meeting was the Ulster Junior Final in 2023. Yourselves went on to win the All Ireland that year. Fermanagh then won the Junior the next year, so there's nothing really much between the teams.
Yeah, so we won the All Ireland in 2023, and we beat Fermanagh in the Ulster Final then that year. They really put it up to us, and it's always a challenge when we play them. Quite a strong team. They're always really well coached and well drilled. And then they obviously went on to win the All Ireland the following year. So I feel like it's going to be a pretty close game, but we're looking forward to it.
Yeah, so looking ahead to Sunday, Fermanagh away is next. Last real competitive meeting was 2023 Ulster Junior Final. Down came out that day in the Moy, went on to win the Junior All Ireland. Then the following year, obviously Fermanagh won that All Ireland. So there's not too much between the teams, there's a rivalry there that's played quite a few times over the last number of years in different competitions. Obviously, girls would know each other a bit about them in university football, but it's hard to know because everybody's playing at the same time. You know what teams are like. I'm sure you're expecting a tough game.
I'm expecting a very tough game. Fermanagh have a lot of good footballers, a lot of good forwards. They've a new management team this year, and in fairness to Barry McKenna there, since he's been there, he's worked wonders there. They had a couple of good results there in the early part of the league. Good draw against Laoise and a good draw against Roscommon. And we're probably unlucky that that they probably lost against Antrim the other weekend. I know they were leading at half time by 3 or 4 points. So, in fairness to Fermanagh, they're a good outfit. They probably know the girls inside out. So, it's going to be another really competitive game, a tough game for us.
Yeah, thanks very much, Colm. Best of luck.
All right, thank you.